Hello, my dear ones, my lovely friends. Here is another video we're filming at home, not in the garden, because it's winter and holiday time. But we still need something to talk about, because there is always something to discuss when it comes to plants. Back in summer, and for several seasons, I promised I would make a video about the numbers on fertilizers and explain what they mean, and I still hadn't done it. So now is the perfect time, and it will help us prepare for spring, so that in spring we understand everything and use fertilizer properly, like real science. Because in winter we usually don't fertilize most plants, of course, in the garden, and often even at home. But we should understand these numbers. Most often, on a complete fertilizer, you'll see three numbers written with dashes between them. What do they mean? First, it's useful to know there are different types of compound fertilizers. You may see DAP and you may see NPK. DAP is not something I use much in my flower garden. It's used more in agriculture when people grow edible crops because it helps with seed and early growth. But for our garden, what we mostly need is exactly NPK, the fertilizer with these three numbers. So, three numbers, NPK. What does it mean? The first number is the percentage of nitrogen in the fertilizer. The second number is the percentage of phosphorus. And the third number is the percentage of potassium. These three are the main key components. So what does nitrogen give us? And when do we choose fertilizers where the first number is the highest? Nitrogen gives strong growth of leaves and green mass. For example, for lawn grass, we usually use fertilizer that helps build lots of leaf mass. Because what do we want from grass? We want a very green lawn and lots of little blades, like hair, like a beautiful hairstyle. For regular plants, not lawn, we use nitrogen in early spring when we need the green growth to start, but later we need more phosphorus. So why do we use fertilizer where the second number is higher? We use it so the plant has strength to bloom, because phosphorus helps produce many flowers and fruits. That's why it's also used for crops like tomatoes, even in a vegetable garden. And in the flower garden, this is our summer period, the blooming season. That's when we add fertilizers where the second number is the largest. Sometimes the second and third numbers are both high. For example, the first number is smaller and the next two are bigger. This is often used for tomatoes too. But when the biggest number is the third one, we use it because potassium is very important for preparing the plant for winter so it becomes strong, so it doesn't get sick over winter, and so it can survive until spring. That's why in autumn we feed, as people used to do the old way, with a potassium-rich fertilizer. People have always fed plants in autumn so they gain strength and overwinter well. That's the main thing you need to know. Of course, there are more details. Sometimes there are extra numbers for micro and macro elements. Plants need them too, just like our bodies need vitamins and minerals. But the most important thing is to understand these three numbers and not mix them up. There is also a balanced fertilizer where all three numbers are the same. It can be safer, but it won't fully cover special needs of certain plants. Because if you want to become an expert flower grower, you should understand when to use what, when the first number is higher, when the second, and when the third. It's actually easy to remember. First number highest, spring. Second number highest, summer. Third number highest, autumn. So your plants are strong, healthy, and ready for winter. If you still have questions about these numbers on fertilizer bottles or about fertilizers in general, write to me. Over the winter, I will definitely film more videos on this topic. All right, my dear ones, my lovely friends, goodbye.